Today we're going to show you how to install the Gator Evo cover on this 2014 Tundra 5.5 foot bed with the deck rail system. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we went ahead and we wiped down the top of the bulkhead with alcohol, set the bulkhead seal to the bed cap. We're going to bring it up all the way to this bed cap, cut it in place. And there we go. So we're starting here on the passenger side. We're going to go to the deck rail system on this Tundra. We're going to take out the cap. We're going to remove, if we have them, the tie-down cleats so we can fit in the clamps for the Evo cover. We'll slide those right into place. You have 3 clamps per side. Next, we're going to locate the passenger side rail. The drain tube is going to be towards the front next to the bulkhead, and on the inside we're going to have the foam seal that goes up against the bed caps. We're going to set that in place, and we're going to slide that all the way up against the bed cap. We're going to want to make sure that the top of this rail is either flush to or an 1/8 inch above the bed cap itself. And then once we're in place, we're going to go ahead and line up these clamps to the clamp spacer inside the rail. Slide the clamp into place. And for right now, we're just going to hand tighten this bolt. Now we've got it lined up and in place, we're going to go ahead and tighten down each one of the clamps with a 1/2 inch wrench. Be careful not to over tighten these clamps. If you would like to, a torque wrench is not necessary, but if you want to, you can go to 120 inch-pounds. Next, we're going to take our drain tubes, put it right over top of the drain cup. Once we got that in place, we're going to route that tube out the truck. All right, next we're going to take the cover, pull it out of the box, remove the foam packaging pieces. Now the short panel actually goes towards the bulkhead. So we take and line that up and set it on top of the rails, about 6 inches away from the bulkhead. We'll bring that back to line it up. Next we're going to roll or fold the last panel down. Make sure it's nice and centered on either side. Once that's in place, we're going to get underneath and we're going to attach the carriage bolts. Okay, now from the bottom what we're going to do is we're going to take our carriage bolts, run them down through our clamp, take and fasten a flat washer, back that up with a lock washer. We're going to take a start knob and just start the threads on that. Once the threads are started, we can push up on that and it puts the carriage bolt where it needs to be. Once that's in place, we're going to turn our bracket face towards the underside of the rail. We're going to slide that over and then tighten up the start knob. Once we get that tightened up, we're going to repeat the same process on the opposite side. Next, we're going to find our prop rod, go to the driver's side tab that's hanging down. Prop rod just going to fasten right in like so. We're going to take and pull our latch cable, lift this up, and prop rod is installed. You can take prop rod and snap it into place. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts. We're here to help you out.